Hey everybody. Well, it's been a while since I did a video. Just a lot of shit going on. Too much. But anyhow, this morning, this is what day is it? Saturday. I don't know the date. And I was down 55 pounds. So I'm down to 295. That's good. I finally broke that 300 mark. It took me a while. Just kind of stopped losing weight right at that 300 mark. Couldn't get past it. Mostly my fault. I haven't been as focused, I'll say, on my diet just because of other things going on in my life. I got a few things. And so I haven't been as focused, but I really haven't been super bad either. I'm definitely staying on the keto. I'm not fasting the way I was, those kind of things. I'm not eating on a regular basis. I just eat when I do. So it just stopped. My weight loss just stopped. 300 pounds. Every time I'd get on the damn scales, 300 pounds. But it finally went down to 299, and then this morning it's 295. I am exercising now. I finally started. Takes forever. But I finally started this week, and I've been 4 days this week. 4 days. So tomorrow will be off day, and then I'm gonna go back on Monday. And I'm planning on kind of really doing this exercise thing. Like I said, I had to get it in my head the way I wanted to do it, but I'm gonna do it Monday through Saturday. That way, I'm working upper body 3 days a week, lower body 3 days a week, along with some cardio. And to let y'all know that my heart is responding very quickly to this, which is good. That's the whole goal here, is to heal my heart and not have any more stupid heart attacks. So the very first day I went in there, I got on the treadmill, started walking, and it's got a program you can set it for your weight, your age. So I did, and it kind of takes control. It adjusts the speed and it adjusts the levels up and down like you're walking up a hill to get your heart rate where it's supposed to be. But now that's for a healthy 55-year-old, and obviously I'm not. But I did it anyway. I didn't care. And it got me to where it wanted me on my heart rate, and my heart started hurting. I could only last 10 minutes. So I did 10 minutes. Hey, it's somewhere to start, Drinking my water. Damn, I'm gonna choke to death here. But anyway, I did 10 minutes, and my heart was hurting. I was dizzy as shit. I had to be careful getting off the damn machine, but I did. And my heart was okay, went right back to being okay. So then I just went and lifted weights. Now, I'm lifting weights, but more on an aerobic type, meaning I'm not taking hardly any break in between my sets, and I'm not taking hardly any break in between one exercise to the other one. I'm moving pretty fast. I'm trying to keep my heart rate up. I'm trying to strengthen my heart, rebuild my heart. So that's what I did the first day. And I knew I'd be sore as hell, which I hadn't worked out in over a year. So the second day I went back, that first day I worked my upper body, chest, arms, back, that kind of things. The second day I went back, I did my legs. Got on the machine, the walking machine first. Do a little bit of cardio. Wasn't going to get crazy with it. Well, that day it took longer to get to my heart rate. I actually had to work harder. I had to walk faster. I had to walk way uphill to get my heart rate up, which is actually a pretty good thing. I got it there, and then it stayed right there where it was supposed to be. It didn't fluctuate that much, and the machine didn't have to do a lot. And I stayed on it 25 minutes, which is absolutely fabulous. From the first day, only 10 minutes. So my heart is responding quickly to this exercise. It's really amazed me. And then I went and worked out my whole lower body after that, and did it more on the aerobic side too, to keep my heart rate up, because I'm really trying to work my heart a lot. and so that was great. So then I went back the next day, the third day, and redid my upper body. Got on the machine, and I did 30 minutes, and my heart rate was so steady. It got to 111, 112, 113, and just stayed right there the whole time. The 30 minutes was nothing, and it was awesome, So I know my heart's getting better instantly. It's amazing to me. Of course, I'm eating the right foods. I'm drinking the right stuff. Well, other than alcohol. But who knows? I don't know. I'm still drinking some Fireball and Jack Daniels once in a while. But anyhow, that may be why I stayed at 300 pounds for 3 weeks. But anyway, it was great. Worked my upper body, sore as shit from the day before, but I did it. So then I went back today. It's Saturday, and wanted to do everything over again. Work my lower body today, and got on the machine. 35 minutes. Heart rate was friggin'. It went up quick today. I noticed. I stepped on it, started walking. Within 2 minutes, I was at 110, and I need to be at 111. So that was pretty cool. That means my heart is responding now even better. I walked, no heart pains, no problems. I did the 35 minutes with the cool down and everything, and it was great. And even on the cool down, my heart rate didn't want to drop fast. It dropped pretty slow to get it back down, which was fine because as soon as I get off the treadmill, I go right to working out because I want to keep my heart rate back up there, which I did. And I really worked my lower body hard today. My legs are sore. They feel like noodles. And but anyway, it was a great day. So I went 4 times this week. Next week it'll be 6 times. So I worked my whole body out twice each. My upper body twice, my lower body twice this week, and next week it'll be 3 and 3. So hopefully more weight's going to drop off, but somewhere in this mix, and I don't know where, we'll just have to see how my body responds. I need to start fasting again to get my testosterone back up and all that kind of crap, my human growth hormones, because I'm still not taking supplements, but I'm thinking I need to now with me working out. And by the way, most every day I have worked out fasting. I didn't, wow, that just got blurry. Maybe it's my eyes, I don't know. But anyway, why is that so damn blurry? But anyway, I've been working out fasting. One day I did eat before I went, but the other 3 days I was fasting today. I just didn't get up and eat breakfast, and I went and did some things I had to do in the morning, ended up at the gym on my way back. It just works out easier for me that way, and I hadn't ate, which is good from what I've read. If you're working out fasting, you're not working on the food you ate as energy, you're working on your fat storage as energy, and I think that's why I did drop the 4 pounds overnight. I'm hoping. So, who knows? I'm burning, just on the treadmill for the 30 minutes, it's over a mile that I'm walking, and I'm burning 260, 70 calories just on that, not counting the weightlifting. I'm spending about an hour at the gym. I know some people say that's excessive, but hey, that's just what my routine is and the way I'm doing it. So, but somewhere in this mix, I'm going to start building muscle. I don't know when, I don't know how much, but when I start building muscle, my weight loss is going to change. Get out of there, damn cats. Great, come on, go. I don't, as I start building muscle and I'm losing fat at the same time, my weight loss is going to be very neutral, but my body composition is going to change dramatically. You know what I'm saying? Because muscle is heavy. Muscle weighs. So the more muscle I build, the more weight I'm going to gain as I'm losing fat. So it should neutralize it out. So somewhere in here, I'm going to stop really losing 5-6 pounds a week like I have been, and I'm going to get down to maybe 1 or 2 or maybe none because I'm building muscle, which is fine with me. I'm not looking for a certain number I'm not saying, okay, I want to be 225 pounds. I'm not doing that. I'm looking to, when I look in the mirror, do I like what I see? That's where I want to be. I don't know what that weight's going to be. Hell, it might be 250 pounds. If I put on enough muscle, and get rid of the fat, that's where I should be. I'm going to let my body dictate where I end up. But the point here, I started this whole journey was to not die and quit having heart attacks. Y'all that may be just coming in, I've had 10 heart attacks. I've got 10 stents in my heart. I've got a triple bypass done to my heart. So, needless to say, I was in bad shape when I started this. When I started this, I could not walk hardly at all. Not from me being too fat, because I have been fatter than I was when I started this, but I couldn't walk because of my heart. Anything I tried to do, my heart started killing me and would actually probably put me back in the hospital with another heart attack. I mean, last year I had 6 or 7. I was in the hospital about every 30 days. I'd go home 30 days later, bam, I'd be back in there with another heart attack in a different artery. And every one of my arteries has got stents in them. I had the worst heart attack I had was in my Widowmaker artery. Well, they call it Widowmaker because 99% of the time it kills you. And I thought I was going to die. That one I did. I was actually trying to tell my wife at the time goodbye, and I couldn't speak. I lost function of all of my arms, my legs. I was sweating so bad it looked like I jumped into a swimming pool. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. My body was shutting down, and I felt it shutting down. My mind was not shutting down. So I was trapped in my head with my mind not being able to really talk or move or do anything about it other than I was telling myself, this is it, Mikey. You're going to die. Better say your goodbyes. You're not going to make it. And luckily, when I pulled into the hospital, the heart team just finished somebody else, so they were still there. It was on a weekend. I'm lucky. If they hadn't have been there, I'd have died. And the doctor even told me that. I had one of the very good cardiologists tell me that, Dr. Brown here in Lakeland. And he told me, he said, dude, you had maybe 5 more minutes. He said, you're lucky we were here. He said, don't ever drive yourself, or I had Kelly drive me there. He said, you call the ambulance because they call ahead so we can come from home. It was on a Sunday. He said, normally we're not here. He said, the only reason we are is we had another emergency and the whole team just happened to be here. We just come out of the emergency surgery room when you pulled in. He said, if it hadn't have been for that, you'd be dead right now, son. He said, you're very lucky. And I am. And they saved me. So, there's no doubt in my mind they saved me because the doctor actually grabbed my gurney and was running with me down the hall, screaming at everybody to get back into the surgery room. And they immediately did surgery on me. And then I think they got me fixed temporarily, and then they did the open heart surgery and did a triple bypass. So, kudos to them for saving my life. So then I went home, and 30 days later I was back in there and ended up with another stent. And I think then another 30 days after that, I ended up with another stent. I'm thinking, I got to really go check this, but I'm thinking I haven't had a heart attack since last July. So I'm almost at 1 year heart attack free. I started this journey, I think, March. I think I started in March doing this. As soon as I felt that I could, I started. And listen, everybody, I started with nothing but keto. And I mean strict 100% keto fasting. And I did that, and I lost 50 pounds with 0 exercise. And then I stopped at 50 pounds. Now that I'm exercising, now, I've dropped another 5 pounds in this week just from exercising. I know that that's going to, make a big difference. So, but the point is, since I started this, I haven't had any heart issues. I've been able to move around. I'm back on riding my bike. I'm back living life. I'm dating. I got a lot of life to live. And dying will change your life. It'll change your brain too. I see things different. So things are going good. And now I'm excited to let y'all know what's going on with the exercise and what happens, and we'll see. Of course, I'm going to have skin issues. Y'all know that. I told y'all that. I'm going to see what exercising will do. I really don't want another surgery. I don't like hospitals. I don't like being cut on. I've been cut on enough. And My chest bones are still sore, very sore every day from the open heart. They told me that might last 2 years, you know, because they basically cut my whole chest open and then had to wire it back together. And because of me and the way I sleep, I think I got my bones are not growing. They're off. They're not even. Hey, that hurts, kitty. Damn it. But anyhow, you know, it's all good, whatever it is. And so I'm sorry I hadn't had a video in a long time. Just super, super, super busy with my life, this new life, and I do have a new life, a lot newer than what I thought it was going to be. But hey, I got a new life. Things move on, so as long as I'm alive, anyway. So anyhow, you know, that's pretty much it. Kind of getting caught up here. If you're doing this, hang in there. It works. Just keep on chugging along. If you get stuck on the scales like I did for 3 weeks at 300 pounds, hey, it happens to everybody. Just keep on keeping on. You'll start losing again. Maybe go exercise, walk, do something. It all helps. But until then, I'm gonna get out of here. It's Saturday. I've already worked out, so now I got to figure out what I'm gonna do the rest of my day. And I'll see y'all later. Hey, you know, keep watching the videos. Thanks to everybody for subscribing and liking, comments, the whole works. And I appreciate it. I really do. I hope that my journey is helping somebody out there. I hope it's helping y'all. I really do. Mine's not over by no means. I'm feeling like I'm halfway through it. I'll be glad to get the other half done and see where I end up. That's what I'm looking forward to, and I just wanted to document my journey. That's what this is about. So until then, till next time I get on here, I don't know when it's going to be, but I'll see y'all later. Keep it keto, have fun with it, and see you. Bye.